Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. This is Salon's Blog. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise, wherever you are on the globe, especially on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America. Welcome to the channel. Dear friends, hey, my good friends in Italy and in France, and in fact, even you in Russia, I'm grateful you are part of this channel. I'm excited to be back with more exclusives and explosives tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, our TikTok is right there working right now. If you are not yet on our TikTok, try and follow us on TikTok. Yes, we are on TikTok every minute, every moment. Follow us on TikTok and get hour by hour update. This week is going to be hour by hour update on TikTok, exclusively for you Chelsea fans out there. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get started with this very special edition. All right. You see, Chelsea in 4 pre-season games. 4 pre-season games. Yes, we played 4 games so far in 5 weeks under Enzo Maresca. We scored 8 goals, conceded 10 goals. You get me right, and you heard me right. We scored 8 goals in 4 games and conceded 10 goals. What do you think? Let me hear your thoughts on this. In preseason, we scored 8 goals and conceded 10. What do you think? Are we on the right path? Maresca football. Yes. Maresca football, indeed. That is what we are now. That's what we are doing right now. Dear friends, well, before I continue with Maresca football, ladies and gentlemen, new rounds of talks today between Chelsea, Conor Gallagher and his agent. New rounds of talks today between Chelsea, Conor Gallagher and his agent, according to Fabrizio Romano. Chelsea don't want another Rudiger case with important player leaving as free agent. Let's have that in mind. Now, you see, this issue over the weekend looks as if everything was on hold. But there is a reason. There is a reason. The player really wants to stay in Chelsea. But as it stands right now, this issue is about to get resolved. Yeah, it is about to get resolved. In the next hours to come, maybe in the next 24 hours, we should be getting the full detail on this issue. Because the breaking news we are receiving tonight, or this afternoon, wherever, depends on where you are, indicate that Atletico Madrid has reached a complete agreement to sign Conor Gallagher from Chelsea. Also, positive talks from player side and small details to be ironed out. Positive talks from player side with the club Atletico Madrid. Small details left to be ironed out. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the breaking news we are receiving. And I want you to understand, at this moment, it is up to Conor Gallagher to make the right decision for himself and for his future. It's very important. Stay in Chelsea, he might go for free. The club will lose. The club will be the loser. And as a player with Chelsea at heart, I don't think Gallagher would like to go that direction. I don't think Gallagher would like to go that direction of making the club to lose everything totally on him. Instead, he would like to sacrifice his own pride. Let me just go, instead of being a team player, and at the end of the day, next season I can go for free. I will not sign any contract, I will go for free next season. He rather chose to go and play for Atletico Madrid. The only benefit, the only thing that can benefit him is that he will be fit enough as an England international or as English international that could benefit him. That is the only thing. Ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea, Conor Gallagher, Atletico Madrid. In the next 24 to 48 hours, this issue could be concluded. That being said, quickly, as hot afternoon, Sunday afternoon, I would not like to take much of your time. I want to move quickly to another issue that has been on our decks for the past weeks. Which is who? Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen. Ladies and gentlemen, I am hoping Victor Osimhen will come and kick off a bit of race with Haaland. Yes, because Haaland seems to be the only striker right now in the Premier League that you can really say is on top. So I'm hoping that Victor Osimhen will come and kick off a bit of race with Haaland for the Golden Boots. That would be fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. That would be fantastic for the Premier League and superb for Chelsea. Osimhen will have to aim at 20 goals, at least 20 goals. And that will put Chelsea back into the reckoning for the top 4. Finally, on this issue. You see, Todd Bowley may be getting a big transfer right and throwing money at the right areas rather than wasting it. If he signs Victor Osimhen. Take it from me again. Todd Bowley may be getting a big transfer right by signing Victor Osimhen and throwing money at the right area rather than wasting it. That is my bet on Victor Osimhen coming to Chelsea. Ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Currently, we are being told that our sporting directors attend training sessions at times and get daily report and analysis on players. So if they have any doubts, then it's real. We also saw what happened at Euros when Gallagher lost his position to Menu, who isn't as effective off the ball than Conor Gallagher. But he could keep it under pressure, spot a pass and keep the team on the front foot, which is very important in positional football. Menu is like Lavia. In this case, Lavia is already ahead of Gallagher in Chelsea. I mean, it's hard for us as fans due to what Conor Gallagher represents, but in football or sporting terms, nobody will take the current version of Gallagher or Lavia. Nobody. It's just the hard truth. Why am I saying this? Friends, if Gallagher is living and if Lavia is in the squad, there shouldn't be any much problem. We love Gallagher as an academy player. We are passionate about him. He loved Chelsea. Gallagher loved Chelsea. And he's passionate about Chelsea. But at this point in time, we need to put passion aside. We need to put our love for the player aside and focus on the play on the team. Just as I gave instances before on Victor Osimhen, that Victor, I love him. I like him as a player. I like him as a Nigerian. I am an African. I'm from Ghana and I have roots in Nigeria. I love him. I would love him to prosper, be a Chelsea player. But putting the team first, I always say the system with Enzo Maresca might not fit his style of play. But that does not mean I don't want him in Chelsea. I always repeat this issue. If he is going to come in as an option, loan with an option to buy, I'll be happy. I'll be much more happier. Meaning for the 1 year on loan is more like on a trial. Obligation to buy means whether he performs well, whether the Premier League fits him or not, whether he's gotten the goals that I alluded right now here or not. Obligation to buy simply means that Chelsea will automatically have to buy him. But option to buy means that if he doesn't fit into the system, he'll be allowed to go back. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't need to continue to, argue about this issue over and over and over. You see, as it stands right now, Gallagher, he is fans' favorite. Yes. Decisions have already been made at the top level, upstairs there. For you to believe this, Chelsea are assessing potential replacement should Conor Gallagher leave the club. And this is where and why someone like me, I am actually opposed to Gallagher leaving the club. Chelsea are assessing potential replacement should Conor Gallagher leave the club. One of several options they are keen on is Matt O'Reilly at Celtic. So after all, it's not as if the squad is over bloated. It's not as if we don't need another midfielder, but we just want to get rid of Conor Gallagher. The whole issue is complicated. It is. No matter how we want to look at it, no matter how we want to digest the issue, why are we looking for another midfielder if we are letting go Conor Gallagher? Is it just to balance the books for pure profit? Let's just balance the books. You must sell academic player to, he is a pure profit. You didn't buy him and you are reselling. You are not losing anything. He is your own product. It's like a farmer selling his farm products. He didn't buy it from anywhere. A farmer selling his farm product is like a pure profit, ladies and gentlemen. That is all Chelsea is doing. Well, it is almost my time up. But before I let you go tonight, or this afternoon, depends on where you are, I spoke a little bit on Mudryk earlier on today, after the game. But I want you to understand something. Nobody played to his full strength in last night's game. All Chelsea players did not play to their full strength, in my own opinion. But Mudryk's performance in preseason so far is worrying. Mudryk's performances so far in this preseason is worrying. I agree that none of the players played to their peak in our last game against Manchester City. But Mudryk's performance, dear friends, it's worrying. And this is my observation with you, some of you the fans. Mudryk gets more criticism from us as fans than Mudryk. Why? Mudryk gets more criticisms from we fans, you and I, than Mudryk. Why? Are we just looking at, oh, he's handsome, or he's a white, or he's this, or he's that? Why are we 3 seasons when Mudryk is off, he's completely off, but the love and the shield from the fan base is wild. 3rd year, and we should be seeing good performances from Mudryk by now. I'm one of those people that criticize Mudryk a lot. And I always say, 1 versus 1, one-on-one, he's very good. But his finishing part is where I'm always disappointed. We saw in the game last night, ladies and gentlemen, when Mudryk came on, the same position, even though Mudryk was playing as right winger instead of left winger. Mudryk is left winger, Mudryk is right winger. But the coach played Mudryk last night at the right side instead of his usual position left. You can argue, yes, that Mudryk is a left winger, not right winger. Mudryk is a right winger. And so he came on as a right winger, Mudryk, and scored a goal. Mudryk was playing the position of Mudryk in the first half. You can argue that out. But remember, the coach made it clear he wants players that play multiple positions. All the take-ons from Mudryk in the first half, there was no successful cross from Mudryk. There was no successful one-on-one, that Mudryk won. Listen, we need to begin to observe players and compare them and analyze them according to what we are seeing. There shouldn't be any favoritisms anywhere. Mudryk needs to either lift up his game in the upcoming days, the next days to come, or he has to be sold or loaned out. It's as simple as that. Yeah. Noni Mudryk is far ahead. No matter how you want to look at it. Well, in conclusion, before I let you go, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit on Victor Osimhen. Yes. A little bit on Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen not even called up for Napoli in a friendly game against Girona. Napoli and Osimhen's camp keep working on solutions for Victor to leave, as Antonio Conte wants Romelu Lukaku. Antonio Conte wants Romelu Lukaku from Chelsea. Victor and Napoli are trying to find solution for him to leave the club. And therefore, their last game they played last night, he was not even called up. He was not involved in the game. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. It's not only Chelsea that is having problems with players. It's not only Chelsea. Well, quickly, let me give some big shout outs and I'll let you go tonight. Yes, this one's coming from who? Amanda Macmillan Jackson. Amanda Macmillan Jackson said Conor Gallagher and Palmer are the key for Chelsea. Kenyan Dewsbury Hall and Mudryk is wasting of money to Chelsea. Well, that is your opinion. Big shout out to you out there, Amanda Macmillan Jackson. Big shout out to you wherever you are. Please, in your next message, let me know your location, where you are, and your full name as well. And he says that we really need Conor Gallagher in Chelsea. I agree with you somehow. We need him. Personally, I know we have 70 games to play next season. And depending on the teams we are facing and the system we are to play. So I believe that this coach, we have Maresca, the system of play, look, and all right, it's all right. I don't have enough time now. Chukudina says, I am angry with Chelsea Football Club right now. Buy Osimhen or Chelsea is going nowhere this season. My big brother in Southeast Asia with me, Chukudina, he said we should buy Chelsea. We should buy Osimhen. Otherwise, this season or upcoming season, we ain't going nowhere, dear friends. Big shout out to you out there, Chukudina. All right, this one says, Salams, I'm not happy with the starting lineup. Why should Maresca use 4 midfielders and just 2 attackers and expect to win? It's not done now. But I like what happened because we won with line up. That be the line up is good. Come on. I know that he will not going to use the lineup against Man City in the EPL again. Okay. Immediately he subbed Casado and Mudryk. Our game change. I think Maresca need to learn from this mistake. Michael from Lagos, Nigeria. Yes, he was actually trying something new. My thinking is that he wanted to outsmart Pep, but it didn't work out. Yes, he wanted to outsmart Pep, but it didn't work out. Anyway, big shout out to you out there, Michael from Lagos, Nigeria. Then he continued, he said, good afternoon from here, sir. Salon. I am disappointed with Mudryk, Casado, and Enzo Fernandez. Salams, do you remember that I told you about Lavia and Casado? I told you that there will be a selection headache for Maresca in that midfield. This game is an example of what I'm saying. Lavia should be used on that midfield 4. Thank you, sir. Michael from Lagos, Nigeria. Yes, honestly, Lavia and Enzo playing together is something which is going to be new. And the coach will have to find a way to go about it. Because if you have Lavia, you have Casado, and you have Enzo, it's not going to be working, it's not going to work out. Both have similar qualities. Unless you want to push Casado to 8, which he loved doing a lot. Casado loved to go 8. Then we can use Enzo and Lavia as pivot. Meaning that Kenyan Dewsbury Hall, well, in fact, we are, ladies and gentlemen, we need to watch the next game. Our next game is against who? Real Madrid. Yes. I believe that the Real Madrid game, the coach begin to balance the team. Now that he's seeing the players, their performances, and let's just give him another one more chance and watch the Real Madrid game, how it will turn up. Alright? Big shout out to you anyway, wherever you are. Michael from Lagos, Nigeria. Yeah. Alright. Johannes says, even Pep will come to coach Chelsea FC, nothing will happen as long as the players are useless. Big shout out to you there, Johannes. Alright. He says, Pep is not stupid. He was playing with the kids. And PL game, he will play the top players and it will be 6-0. No, I don't think so. Last season we met them, they couldn't win over us. Unless maybe the Maresca system will not favor. That is why adapting to different style of play. Under Pochettino, I'm still not happy Poch is gone, but we need to move on. Right? We need to move on. I just want to hope that the Maresca system will work going forward. Ladies and gentlemen, big shout out to you out there, dear friends. Ibrahim, Shola. He said, good morning, sir. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you too. This one says, please bring Osimhen and Oscar Bob. We win, please. Looks Rider from Zambia. Looks Rider from Zambia. Big shout out to you. Looks Rider from Zambia. I saw your message on my TikTok. Keep the messages coming on TikTok. It is Salon's vlog. Yes, I even saw your picture. You sent me your picture. I appreciate, big boy. I appreciate your picture as well. Looks Rider from Zambia. Hey, our TikTok is fully in operation. Keep your messages coming in there. Share our TikTok. Be part of it. Let it go viral, ladies and gentlemen. He said, please, Sir Robert Sanchez, go away from Chelsea, please. Mr. Solom, thanks for giving us news. Looks Rider, Zambia. This one says, I'm not discouraged because I know with time, Chelsea will make us proud. No city can be built in a rough. No city can be built in a rough or in a rush. Okay. From Anefiok Moses, following from Delta State, Nigeria. Big shout out to you out there, Anefiok Moses from Delta State, Nigeria. Alfred Beku says, we need good striker. Indeed, it is true, we need a striker. Yes, from Alfred Beku, G8 Ghana. Big shout out to you out there in G8 Ghana. Chris Williams says, Chelsea should try everything they can to get Oscar Bob and Victor Osimhen at least. I agree with you perfectly. Chris Williams says, Chelsea should try. Yes. I believe so. I believe we need both Oscar Bob and we need that right winger and we need a striker. It's as simple as that. He says, Sterling should start every Chelsea game and Man City game because he knows the system. This is it. You see, each time we play a game against Man City, Raheem Sterling turns up for that game. Because he was once with them. He knows them. He knows their system. Anytime we play a game against Man City, Raheem Sterling turns up to play his best games. Like he came on and he scored a goal against Man City. So I agree with you, Chris Williams. Big shout out to you out there. This one says, please, the real score was 8-1. Oh my good friend, why do you say that? Anyway, big shout out to you. He said, haha, this is our owners, haha. They don't know anything about football. We go talk tire. Make I sleep small. I better go sleep, Joe. Big shout out to you all out there, guys. All right, the last 3 here, or 4. My name is Uche Prince from Buenos State, based in Abuja. Osimhen striker, see how Haaland was doing. Get Osimhen for us. Every time work in progress. Why can't you? It is true. We need Osimhen to compete with Haaland in the Premier League. Yes, big shout out to you, Ade Uche Prince from Buenos State, Nigeria, but living in Abuja. I believe I'm right there. All right, this one says, Chelsea need a striker. Yes, coming from who? Matthew, please send us your full name and where you are watching us from, so we can give you an appropriate big shout out. All right. So say, good morning, Mr. Selon. God bless you for your news, sir. Chelsea needs somebody like Victor Osimhen. That front, and I don't understand Mudryk. Let coach talk to Mudryk very well. My name is Yannick. From Benin Republic, Nigeria. This one says, good morning, Mr. Selon. Enzo Maresca needs to correct his mistakes, and Chelsea should do fast and get Victor Osimhen for me. Samson Mudryk from Anambra State, Nigeria, living in Kenya. Big shout out to you guys all out there. I love you all. I will see you the next one. Remember, our TikTok is Selon's blog. Get on the TikTok and get hourly updates from this channel. I'll see you guys in the next one when you see me, dear friends. Shalom and peace.